Hello everyone! It's good to see you here. Let's learn grammar with me, Miss Madeline. In this lesson, I'm going to focus on the common error that students make in parts of speech, namely the usage of adjectives and adverbs. Here is an example of the usage of dangerous and dangerously in sentence. Now, can you guess which is the correct answer? Yes, the correct answer is tailgating is a dangerous driving act. Wonder why the answer is dangerous instead of a dangerously? Here is the explanation. Dangerous is an adjective. Adjectives are used to describe nouns. On the contrary, dangerously is an adverb which is used to describe a verb, an adjective, or other adverbs. Let's look into some examples of adjective and adverbs. Adjectives can be used to describe nouns. Here are the list of adjectives which functions to show the conditions of the noun presented, such as colors, sizes, sound, taste, weather, number, and order. Check this out. A huge balloon. Huge brings the meaning of big. And when it is used before balloon, it describes the balloon's size. Here's what we call as adjective, as it illustrates a noun. And other example would be an old lady, describing the age of the lady. A blue scarf tells you the color of the scarf. A tranquil dawn informs you the condition of the dawn. And a few liters tells you the number of liters. Similarly, adverbs are used to describe, but instead of a noun that they illustrate, they describe a verb, an adjective, or other adverbs such as how, where, when, how much, and how often an action, which is a verb, happen. Here are some examples of adverbs that commonly used in sentences. Most adverbs, but not all, end with ly. Look at this example on the usage of adverb. Sloth moves slowly. Slowly describes how quick or how slow the sloth moves, which it illustrates the action moves. The children play happily. The verb play is used, and to describe the action playing, an adverb happily was used. The baby went indoor. Went is a verb, while the adverb indoor describes where the baby is. Another example is Annie never argues with me. The word argues here is a verb, and the adverb never describe how often Annie argues. Let's further check on the usage of adjectives and adverbs. Kuala Pila is a peacefully town. Kuala Pila is a peaceful town. Which is correct? Can you figure out? In the sentence, we know that Kuala Pila is a town, and the word town is a noun. To describe the condition of the town, an adjective should be used instead of an adverb. So, Kuala Pila is a peaceful town is the correct answer. The lecturer explains the lesson clearly. The lecturer explains the lesson clear. Which is correct? In the sentence, explain is a verb. In order to describe the verb explains, an adverb has to be used instead of an adjective. So the correct answer is... You got it. The lecturer explained the lesson clearly. The concert was interesting. The concert was interestingly. Which is correct? The noun in the sentence, the concert, is best to be described with an adjective instead of an adverb. Do you get the answer? Yes, the answer is the concert was interesting. He is an emotionally person. He is an emotional person. Which is correct? In the sentence, person is the noun. In order to describe a noun, an adjective is used. He is an emotional person is the correct answer. The maths question is difficult. The maths question is difficult. Which is correct? You figure out the answer? In the sentence, the maths question is the noun. To describe the noun, an adjective is used instead of an adverb. So the answer is the maths question is difficult. Jordan jumped happily. Jordan jumped happy. Which is correct? Jumped is the verb used in the sentence. In order to describe the verb, we used an adverb instead of an adjective. So the correct answer is Jordan jumped happily. Mr. Rich is a generous businessman. Mr. Rich is a generously businessman, which is correct. Businessman is the noun used in the sentence. To describe the noun, an adjective is used, not an adverb. The answer is Mr. Rich is a generous businessman. Here are the last ones. My neighbor is angry. My neighbor kicks the door angrily. Which is correct? Can you figure it out? The correct answer is my neighbor is angry. And my neighbor kicks the doors angrily. Here's the explanation. My neighbor is angry. The noun neighbor has to be described with an adjective. So that makes a correct sentence. Whereas for the second one, kicks the door is the action that needs to be described. To describe a verb, we use adverb. Got it? Alright, we have come to the end of the lesson. Remember, to describe a noun, you need to use adjective, and to describe the verb, you need to use adverbs. That's all for this time, and I hope to see you again. Do remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.